Where do story ideas come from? The truth is, they can come from anywhere and everywhere. Most of my ideas tend to come from something visual, an image like a photograph, poster, or banner, a show like a movie or a play, or in the case of my soon-to-be released novel, the Nutcracker collection that I've been cultivating since I was 6 years old. It really is true what they say. Inspiration is everywhere. Hi, I'm Caitlin King, author of YA Christian fiction, Christian growth journals, and more. Come with me and I'll tell you all about how I'm living my author dreams, and you can too. Many times, writers feel this incredible pressure to find a story idea. It's like we're pirates trying to find buried treasure. In reality, the best story ideas sneak up on you. Here are 3 ways you can leave yourself open to recognizing these ideas when they grace us with their presence. Number 1. Live your life to the fullest. The best stories draw from life, and your life is uniquely yours. No one else can tell your story like you can. In my life, I had the unique opportunity to dance in the Nutcracker 8 times. I played several different parts, including a doll, a tiny mouse, a toy soldier, and an angel. These experiences made me fall in love with that story. Many of the scenes in my upcoming novel, Battle for the Land of Sweets, were inspired by what I personally went through. My character Nadine is a doll in the ballet because that was my first part in the Nutcracker. Nadine marches in the town parade because I was able to do that a couple of times too. It's these personal details that add uniqueness to my story. Number 2. Ask questions. Curiosity is a writer's greatest trait. Develop the habit of asking yourself who, what, where, when, why, and how. If you don't know the answer, odds are there's a story idea in there. For those that have seen the Nutcracker, I'm sure you walked away from it with some questions. Where did that Mouse King come from? How did they get to the Land of Sweets? Why is the second half so much longer than the first? I tried to answer some of these questions, as well as some of my own. Did Clara and the Nutcracker get married? What is it really like in the Land of Sweets? What if someone were to go into the Land of Sweets today? These questions provided inspiration for many new details that I added to the familiar tale. I go into more detail about how effective that what-if type question is at developing story ideas in my writing class on Patreon. If you would like more ways to find story ideas, you can check out lesson number 1, Where to Get an Idea. Number 3. Let your imagination play. Do you remember what it was like to play pretend as a kid? Maybe you used dolls, stuffed animals, or friends from the neighborhood. You'd set the scene, then tell yourself a story. There were no rules. You just got to let your imagination run wild. Many times, we lose this ability as we grow up. But as writers, we need to hold on to it. Could you still look at a doll or stuffed animal and tell its story today? This is exactly what I did. That first year I was in the Nutcracker, I received a golden Nutcracker for Christmas. Pretty soon, I had an entire collection. I used to play with them. I had a Nutcracker king, his brother the prince, a jester, a general. They would do battle with the Mouse King and Mouse Prince. A few years ago, I was placing these nutcrackers around my house as Christmas decorations, and I remembered these times of make-believe. My imagination started to run wild. I wanted to finally tell their story. Battle for the Land of Sweets will feature all of these characters that I developed way back when. I hope these tips help you with your own writing journey. Keep an eye out for the cover reveal for Battle for the Land of Sweets coming soon, as well as its release coming this fall. Thank you for watching. See you next time.